Good day, immortals! My name is Mika, and today I'm going to be reviewing a fully wet felted jacket for Sprout. Now, the last 2 weekends at the Renaissance Festival did get a bit too cold for me, even with all of this garb on, so I ended up just putting on like a green scarf blanket thing to keep me warm, but I figured I wanted to get something for Sprout that she could wear for the winter, and I saw this jacket on Etsy and I just madly fell in love with it. I really wanted to get it. I actually eyeballed it for a really long time, but didn't get it at first because it was really expensive. It was $250 before tax, but eventually after I got paid from the Renaissance Festival, I decided to go ahead and get it. It is made by an Etsy store called FfeltT, so it's really just felt with 2 F's and 2 T's. And they make a bunch of wet felted stuff or nano felted clothing and accessories. So I ordered this as a custom order so that it would fit me over my garb, so that when I'm at the Renaissance Festival I can just put it over my garb, and then when it gets a little bit warmer I can just take it off without having to worry about changing clothes outside when it's freezing. And then I asked her to make a slit for my wings in the back. So it came in this really cute bag, and then here is the actual piece itself. Now, I haven't tried this on yet over my garb, so I'm hoping that it will fit over everything. But then it came with this like fine leaf belt, and then this really pretty felted like brooch. So look at all of the detailing in this felt here. Look at the sleeves. That is so gorgeous, and I am about to put it on. For some reason, the tag on the inside says something different than felt. I don't even know if I can really read that. It looks like Stemmophera. I don't know. This company's from a different country. I think it was either Russia or Ukraine or one of those. So it might be in a different language, but I'm gonna go ahead and just put it on so that you guys can see what this looks like. And so I can learn if it's big enough to fit over everything, which I think it will be. It feels quite big. So let's see. Ooh, yeah. This is gonna go under my cowl, but let's just look at it. Here, I'm gonna take this off. Okay, so I'm gonna snap it up. Let's see. It's nice that it comes with snaps and I don't have to just rely on that belt. There we go. Look at this bad boy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put on the belt. So this can give me kind of a nice hourglass shape, I guess you could say. You know, give me some sort of feminine figure. Kind of complete the look. Look at that. I freaking love the holes. I just wish there were a little bit more holes on this side, but yeah, that is gorgeous. I'll tuck my orange shirt here. This is obviously not the pants that I normally wear. All right, so it definitely fits over everything. And plus, if I ever gained weight, I'd still be able to wear this. And again, look at this freaking details here. There's like a bajillion colors in the green areas. And then I don't know if you can see this on camera, but even the orange parts have a bit of different colors in it, a bit of kind of a brownish tone in it. Now this felt is quite thin. It did say that it was quite thin in the description, and it is very thin, which I guess would be good for most people because thick jacket like this would be extremely hot. But I'm hoping that it'll be okay because I did get this for when it's freezing. The thing about felt is that it really traps the hot air in, so like the heat that radiates from my body will be trapped in here. So I could wear this for about 2 seconds and be like, oh, this feels pretty cool actually, but then after like 10 minutes I'll start to get really warm. So, but if worse comes to worse, I guess I could just wear a different jacket or sweater underneath this one and then just put this over that instead of wearing like a sweater underneath everything, because I tried that once and it did not go well because it was freezing in the morning, and then by the time the sun came out, it got not necessarily hot, but hot for me because of all my garb and my makeup and everything. And so I had to get almost naked to take that sweater off because I was overheating. And then I started freezing because I was freezing outside, and our backstage area is outside. So now I do have one problem with this jacket. I asked her to make a horizontal slit in the back so that I can put my wings through it, because I wanted to keep this collar, which is not the exact shape that I wanted, but I'll go into that detail in a minute. But I wanted this collar, but I wouldn't be able to fit the wings over the collar, so I asked her to make the horizontal slit so I could just put the wings in the slit. And I don't know if you can see right there, but she made a vertical slit. So hopefully it works. If it doesn't, I'll just cut out a horizontal slit and then I'll sew up the vertical slit. But I did specifically ask for a horizontal slit, and they gave me a vertical one. So that's something I'm going to have to play around with. And yeah, the collar looks a lot bigger than it did in the picture. I think it went out to like here, and it was like cut off here, and it kind of just like flared upward instead of it folding all the way down like this. But I guess it really doesn't matter because I'm going to be wearing my cowl probably anyway, so I'll go ahead and put this on. I might not be wearing this cowl in the future as much as I love this beautiful folk owl cowl. I'm actually making a new one because this one is too hot for the summer. And when I say summer, I really mean September. And the new one that I'm making, I'm almost finished with it, and I love it even more than this one because I have like these big leaves and they're like flaring up, and it's really cool. And so I might end up wearing that one instead of this one. But this one is probably gonna be, hopefully, it's gonna be a lot warmer. It's the whole reason why I made a new one. Yeah, there it is. That, I almost look pumpkin-y. Yeah, that looks freaking gorgeous. I can understand why this was $250 because the detail in this is freaking insane. I do not regret this purchase at all. It's so amazing. Just for funsies, I want to see if I can put my wings on. Well, I can definitely wear them, even though the slit is... Actually, look at that. I put it at the very top of that. I guess the jacket is flexible enough to put my wings at the very top. But let me go ahead and try that again and put it through the slit if I can. Yeah, that's not working. I cannot fit this part in that tiny vertical line. So I will have to adjust that unless I just want to put it at the top. But I probably won't put it at the top because then I'll have this area a bit exposed, and I want to be nice and warm. Although my cowl might cover that spot anyway. It'll be fine, it will work. I will figure out a solution. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with this brooch. It is really pretty. With my new cowl, I might put it where basically this button is. Just have it like sit right here. Or I might put it somewhere else and then put like a badge in here, either my official cast member badge, or I might put something else in there, whatever will fit. The cast badge might not work just because of this hardware in the back. It does have a like an actual pin, and then it has a clip. I like that there's options there. But yeah, I'll figure out what to do with this. One thing I guess I haven't mentioned yet is that this felt is really soft, just like the folk owl cowl that I'm wearing. It doesn't feel like it's going to give me any like rashes or just feel like really scratchy or anything like that. One cool little random detail here is that it has these little, you know, these little curly bits, and there's pieces of it that are kind of going over the holes here. See all these? I guess just to kind of break up the holes a little bit. But yeah, besides the hole for the wings, I really don't have any complaints for this. I'm super happy with it. And here's the back, if you haven't really seen it yet. I'm hoping that this piece lasts a very long time because it was $250, not including tax. I think this is definitely 100%, 110% worth it. Well, I guess that's all I really have to say about this piece. So, FfeltT on Etsy. I will link the store in the description. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in the next video.